Hello everyone, welcome back to PyDiscussions. Today we'll be discussing about concurrent web request using threading module. Let's imagine you are writing a script where you want to get some status from third-party service and you have a list of task IDs in your list, and you want to loop through each of those task ID, and you can send a request to each of those task IDs to the third-party server as service, and once you get the response you will do some DB operations or whatever the task that you intend to do, like sending an email to your team or something like that. Usually this is what happens in the sequential request. Send a request, once you get the response you do whatever the task that you want to do, and send another request, and once you get the response you will do whatever you want to do. This exactly happens in the sequential request using for loop. But you can utilize threading module where you don't have to wait for a response to send another request. You can send a request and immediately you can send another request, and once you get the response you can do whatever the task you want to do, like saving it to the DB. The status can be saved to DB, or sending an email, etc. This is exactly what happens. For this I have created some sample third-party service. The third-party service is a status endpoint where you can send a task ID, and it randomly sends some status. Actually it will take task ID, it will return the task ID and also the status, randomly generated status. Actually that's what this third-party service do for now. I have created a Swagger UI also. It's by default comes with the fast API. I don't have to create anything here. And once you get the task ID you can click on execute. I intentionally kept it to 5 seconds sleep time. After 5 seconds you will get the response. Task ID is 11 and the status is pending. Let's go to our script, how we can send a concurrent web request. Let's import the first module which we can use to send a request to the third-party service, which is request module, which is very popular in Python ecosystem. And the second one is about threading library. This is the threading, and create a function. Get status. I will let you know why. You will understand. Get status, which will take the task ID, and then response request. Then get HTTP localhost, I think it's 8000 status task ID equal to task ID. Let's convert this to F string. And then print out the status code along with the text, response text. And also let's add one more logging statement. It's not logger. Fetching status for task ID. These are just a log statements so that we can see what exactly is happening. It's not logger, it's logger. And then we can have a threads, which is an array, and then once you have a threads, actually you can create some random integers or something like that. In this case I'm taking 12 to 20. Once you have these things, you have to create a thread which will be threading.thread, and then which will take the target. Target is our get status function, and what is the argument that this get status function will take? It will take I in this case, which is a task ID. You can rename it as to task ID also instead of I. And once we have this, append this to thread. We'll get to know why you will want to append it, and then you can start it right away. Once you start the thread, you have to loop through all those threads and you have to wait. And then you can call the join method on one of them. What does this join method do is actually, instead it will wait for all those threads to complete. That's exactly what this will do. If you don't have this thing, your program will quit before executing all those threads. Your main thread, we are stopping our main thread to exit That's exactly this in another terms. Maybe let's go to here, Python 3 script 5. Okay, our request is sent to the third-party service, and these are the status for each of them. Okay, I hope you learned something new today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.